Welcome back to the channel. Today's topic is raising your credit score with a service called Rental Kharma. Now, this service is something you can use if you're wanting to raise your credit score. So how it works is you send in your lease to the company, and then your landlord signs off on this service, and he reports every time you pay rent to him to your credit report. And Rental Karma, excuse me, will report it to your credit report. So how it works is, like, say you pay January's rent, you won't see the rise in your credit score until the end of February or middle of February. But it's a recurring payment, so if you have like $1,200 worth of rent or something like that, or even 500 or 200 or whatever your rent is, um, it goes down as a recurring payment, and that can benefit you in points all the way up to 40 points plus um, per month. So if you have a lease, not a month to month, but a lease, you can use this service. And what happens is, how you sign up for it. There is a cost to it. As low as getting started with $50 a month and $8.99, I think, for a month. So you gotta pay $50 to get started at $8.99 a month. Or if you have um, a spouse or roommates, they charge you $70 a month at $13.99 to keep going. Um, let's so how do you qualify? Let's go here. Yep. So this is how you qualify. You just basically um pay rent to a property manager company. Rent from a landlord must be property owner or rent from a family member, and the family member must be the owner of the property. And they are willing to work with you. So if you're like a student, from what I gather from her information when I called, if you're like a student and you're staying on outside the dorms or whatever, and you're paying rent to a roommate or something like that, they're willing to work with you on that tip too. Um, so if you register over the phone, um, make sure you'll have your lease and your landlord ready on deck. So if your landlord lives in your city or nearby, you can have them sign a couple paperwork or whatever. That way you won't get a 30 to 60-day hold on, because if you don't report in 3 days, they do have a 30 to 60-day hold. But if you register online, which is the best way to do it, um, you will be able to go ahead and get get your landlord's stuff. It is, again, it is a cost to it, and and this is, guys, instead of adding trade lines and other stuff, which is good too, but this is a cheaper way for you to improve your credit score. Now, I am going to leave the link below, so you guys can sign up that way. So yeah, just get started on it. We could actually let her play a little bit, see what they do have testimonials and stuff. So Okay, so how it reports on your credit report is it goes down kind of as it hits kind of like a mortgage payment. So if you don't have a mortgage, uh, this is very beneficial for people that's actually trying to rebuild their credit, or maybe trying to buy a house, or just have good credit. Period. It's easy to sign up again. There are some drawbacks to it. The one of the drawbacks I did find is that they will not do month to month at all. Um, let's look at some of the pricing options here. Yep, and like I said, there is a flat fee of $50 to join and record your current lease up to 6 months past history. You can also add a roommate for an additional $25. You can still be on okay, the pass option. That's another good one. So say you've been in your established place for like 2 or 3 years, they can go back and start reporting some of that old stuff that you had there. So that's very beneficial if you've been in a place for a while and your credit score is low. It can backtrack almost to a year. You have to been there a year or less, and then there is a reporting fee of $30 to add that on your services there. So that's a good way to do it. Um, Again, like I said, it takes about 30 days to report. So if you start it now, which is in mid-February and mid-March, uh, you should be able to see something going on through there on your credit report. Now, it it only reports to TransUnion and Equifax. It doesn't report to Experience, but if you know some of my prior videos on credit, uh, TransUnion is usually for credit cards and any kind of credit, and what bureaus look at, services look at, or people that's trying to give you credit look at TransUnion as far as credit, and for loans and stuff like that, housing mortgage, they look at Equifax. Experian is not really looked at in these cases. Experian is more for consumer based. Like, so if your landlord is looking at your credit score, your job, or something like that, they typically use Experian because it's not it's very easy for them to get access with the Experian versus the TransUnion and the Equifax. So do not use this if you've been behind in rent, or you missed a payment, or you had late payments within the last 6 months. Give yourself a 6 month leeway, because it won't accept you if you have bad bad payment history. And plus, you want to be I suggest you have at least a year or 6 months of on time payments. That way, if you do miss a payment or something like that, you're not kicked off the program right away. But again, generally, you want to make sure you're paying your rent on time. That way, it won't affect your credit score or go bad like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Right. Also, I suggest you have use this with Credit Karma. It really works with Credit Karma. I think it's a subsidiary of Credit Karma, so it really is up to date, and it goes through your Credit Karma like that. So you can actually track it or whatever using Credit Karma. So yeah, guys. So if you like this video, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for our next video on credit, or we talk about credit, we talk about making money online. We are also coming up with the Making Money University, where you can learn about making money online, as far as Amazon, Shopify, Spotify, uh, building your own store, writing grants, writing business reports, starting a business, all that good stuff. So that stuff is coming soon, within the next month. So look out for that. Uh, and we'll do videos on that, and also how to do affiliate marketing and some of the companies that I actually endorse or actually use for myself. All right, click like, subscribe.